What is going on with your YouTube? This is Dave from Tech Refresh coming at you with another video. Today we are looking at the Spigen Tough Armor for the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Now this case ran me $14.99 on Amazon. The link will be in the description. I used this case for 4 days, so I have a lot to say about it. But before we get into that review, a couple lines of business. If you're brand new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Also, if you happen to enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button. That helps me out. I'm trying to build a little tech community over here. So hit that like button if you enjoy the video. One more line of business. I'm asking you guys a question. I would like you to leave a comment. I know you're here because you probably have an iPhone. I'd like to know, are you guys lifelong iPhone users, or are you Android converts, or do you flip-flop back and forth? Let me know where you fall on the OS spectrum. I'm a flip-flopper, but mainly, well, I'm not even a flip-flopper. I'm a lifelong Android user who's using an iPhone right now. But let's talk about the Spigen Tough Armor. All right, look, we're going to cut to the chase. I'm going to give you guys a spoiler. I don't like this case for very particular reasons that are very subjective, but we'll talk about it. All right, let's take a look at the case. You got, look, a lot of shock absorption. I'm sure that's what these little yellow foam pieces are for, and that's great, man. We buying these cases to protect our phones, so something extra to protect it. You have it on the side, inside too, on the sides, the top, and the other side. So that's outstanding. This phone does not fall short in protecting your phone in any way that I can see. But let's snap it in, take a quick tour, and we'll talk about this case. Snapping it in, I always put it top side in and snap it all around. And this is definitely some protection for sure. Taking a look at the bottom of the phone, you have the usual suspect cutouts here, cutout for the charging, 2 cutouts for the speaker grill, and they're deeply recessed, so you know what that means. Maximum protection. Then bring it along. I thought this was something special, but it's just a design choice. If you can see, camera's having a hard time picking it up, but it's just like a little, I don't know. It's just a little cutout design there, and then along the sides, it is smooth. It offers no extra special grip or anything. It's smooth, and if you can see, the power or the volume rockers are flush with the sides of the case. It's not raised at all. I had no problem kind of distinguishing them because of the indents. You could feel where it's indented, so there's no problem there. And then a nice little touch, you have the plus and minus sign there for the volume rocker. You have a nice cutout for the silent mode, do not disturb switch, whatever you want to call it. And it's deep, maximum protection. Same little design situation here, smooth at the top, and then you have another flush button here for the power button, and it does have PWR for power right there, if you guys can make that out. Then at the bottom, you do have some branding. I kind of like it. Tough Armor. There we go. All right, the back of the case. That's the subjective, I don't like this case part of the phone, but let's cover it. It has this smooth matte back, and I love that. This is probably one of my favorite feeling cases. I just love that smooth, soft touch, matte back. Doesn't really get too many fingerprints, doesn't get dirty. It's just nice. You do have one of the intangibles of a case there. You do have a kickstand. Now this kickstand is kind of flimsy, but at least it does snap into place, and they do give you instructions if you knock it off how to put it back on, but I've never ran into that issue. It just feels a little flimsy. It always has on a Tough Armor, but I've never really had one that came off, I don't think. And it works just fine. There you go. Here's a major part of the phone I don't like, and we'll touch on it. You have a cutout for the Apple logo. Then for the camera, there's no lip, but the case is so thick that it just sits into the case. So it still comes above the camera. And you're still getting protection there. On the front, the protection is outstanding. It's just like the Caseology Parallax. I'll throw that card in the top right corner. But it does come above the phone, sides, top, bottom, and it hugs the corners, which creates a very tight fit. So you do feel like you're getting all the protection in the world with this case. Now let's talk about why I don't like this case. feel like this case is just tons of missed opportunity, man. This hole does not have to be here. This is not 2011, 2012, where it was some kind of status to have an iPhone. So I don't need to see that Apple logo, especially when you have MagSafe. Now, every case doesn't have to work with MagSafe. I get that. But this case in particular, that hole being there just feels like a huge missed opportunity. If they would have just made this a MagSafe case, I mean, you already got a hole here. It just seems like, I don't know. If they would have just made this a MagSafe case, this case would have been a 10 out of 10, like top case for me. But it doesn't connect. Like, it has no suction, no connection. But if you lay it, you could use it as like a wireless charger. It'll work that way. And not everybody's going to purchase MagSafe. So it's not even really about the MagSafe. It's just about the missed opportunity for this Spigen case to really vibe with Apple's ecosystem and MagSafe. On top of that, even if MagSafe didn't exist, I don't want a hole on the back of my phone case. I just really don't care for this. I know this is subjective. There's some people that this doesn't bother at all. But I know that for this price, I can get a case that don't got a hole on the back, which I don't want a hole on the back, get the same amount of protection in a case I like a lot more in the same price range. So I can't say I don't recommend it because it does the job. It protects the phone in every way, has that shock absorption on the inside, has a kickstand, has the great feel. But that hole, I couldn't get over it. I just kept putting my finger there like that was a fingerprint sensor, like my Pixel 2 XL. It's just a big, it don't make no sense to me. I don't know. Get active in the comments, man. Let me know if something that minor would really like bother you in terms of a phone case. Maybe I'm just particular in that way. But for me, this case is a no. I can't wait to get this bad boy off my phone so I can review something else. Get active in the comments. What do you guys think about this whole showing off the Apple logo? I'm coming from Android. I don't need people to know I got an iPhone. I'll get at you guys another time. Peace.